And we normally will go corner to corner, guys. So we're gonna make sure that corner is really clean. And there's no need to pre-clamp these all over the place at all, zero. And why would that be? I probably have to work my way in a direction, so. Yeah. See, now he'll take that clamp and he can move that clamp. Yeah. And now before we work our way up one side, we'll go to the other corner, and if this corner is perfect and that corner is perfect and they're the same size, you should be perfectly the same. You should be lined up pretty well.
So clamping these corners like this, we won't create a...
No, because we'll also screw the middles off too. The reason we clamp the corner is primarily so that your two sheets are exactly stacked up. Because if you just worked your way down one side, you have to start pushing to one side or the other. Yeah, just to start out with. That's just to straighten up the sheet so that all the rest of the screws are keeping the sheet straight. So now you can put some in the middle, and I'd usually run straight down my center and apply a significant amount of pressure so that it doesn't separate them. Yeah. As long as I throw 4 or 5 in here, like so, you guys are good to work on it. Right? And the reason I slid my sheets back and forth, hey Dom. Yeah, that's correct. Go ahead. Air out. It really will suck it down on the center like that by just sliding it a little bit. Yeah, 12 inches or so, yeah, you're fine. Now if you guys... I've never had an issue doing it like this, so maybe if I did, I would, but yeah, a little bit. Just grab a screw head and size it exactly on that. And there should be quite a bit of glue in the center. Watch out if you have shoes you don't want to ruin. A lot of glue will be dripping out the sides. Just below the surface. Anything that's above the surface we'll have to sand off. Yeah, I would. Now, we can also just flip this over too, so. Yeah, primarily, or in a perfect world it will be. We'll see what. Oh, that's not them? I apologize. Here they are. Here's them. Yep, there's the button. Sorry about that. Left you with the wrong screws. Oh, sorry. Pull it out a little bit. No, just a little bit. Yeah, there you go. I'm just kind of stripping. You know what? No, well, we live it. That'll work. Oh, thank you, man. That's perfect.
Some messages this.
Oh, that's perfect. An inch. Sure. So I'm doing the 2 3/4. So. There. No, you can run it if you want to. It's totally up to you. What's that? Oh, hold up. I don't know how mine moved.
Oh, you already had it marked out.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. It'll just keep oozing out too. And I'd get a plastic putty knife and I'd just scrape it real quick. And got about probably 4 or 5 of those. What's that? If we have something a little taller, we will. No, that's just way too big. Yeah. You know where the blades are for this? Thank you, man. Awesome. Hey Dom, that's a good tooth, but let's see if you find a longer one. I know. Very good. So it is crazy that sometimes the little details take longer, but that's where I usually see people fail, is they'll say, oh, my screws weren't really sucking the pieces together, and they don't think of any options, and they just let the job turn out tough or wrong or whatnot. And that if you just slow down and think about it a little, you definitely have to solve the problem if it's pushing the sheets apart, because once that wood glue dries and forces them apart, you're really screwed up. That's true. What's that? That was what I was just kind of making a roughly inch and 3/4 false edge pieces. I'll show you what that's for. I appreciate that. It's fine. It'll well. Sweet man. Thank you. Try to get a wood blade more. Try to find more. Just somebody find actual nozzle blades. Don't worry about that right now. Just find that tube of all the blades. Anybody wants to do this, they can. Yeah, careful, I guess. I should have enough big tube blades somewhere. I know I bought it. So. Yeah, I have a bunch of these. I have a ton here. Here, and then there's a place. Yeah. You don't. Yeah. Anybody wants to do this? I just wanted kind of a rough pattern inside. Here is my attempt to make like where a branch had been grown out and they had to cut it off or something. So yeah. I am struggling way more than I might seem. Huh? Oh. No, this will be perfect. Thank you. Good job being prepared. Really good. We were very prepared. take your time too if you need to. The last time we let somebody do this at the end, like she had an orgasm and died, and then she dropped the Sawzall. I wanted that last second of her face right out that door. I was like, we'll take over, and she was like, ah. And she dropped it. Keep going, because it looked like it might have been really good. So.
Starting to get a little bit too hot, and you give it a little bit of a break. Go ahead and pull it out. And the reason why that's happening is you're going a little bit too slow, and so it's just really creating a lot of friction on that wood. Yeah. Well, you know, it's not ideal. Well, it'll go out. We've got fire extinguishers handy. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, it's gonna break that blade. You did great, though.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Should be okay. So.
Do you want to maybe start from a different end and maybe repeat that if that's too... Okay. You got this. Good brow. That might have been it. See, it was the battery. It wasn't even you. It was the battery. You're good. Is it? Give it a little break here. And then after we're done with the edges, we're going to take some Bondo and fill in all of the screw holes, just so that we have a completely flat top. And we just I'm like, start smacking people. And with the Bondo, the flatter that we can get it onto the table, the less it's going to take us to sand it. So kind of pack it in there and then just kind of, you know, scrape off the tops of it. It's for the most part flat. Just so that we have a completely flat top. And we just... I'm like,
You come through and sand it off?
yep. Yeah. We're going to take those block sanders and just give that a really smooth edge. And with the Bondo, the flatter that we can get it onto the table, the less. I know it's pretty warm. Just to switch them out so they don't get too hot. This is like... And just use a different blade. Just switch it out. And then we can both, honestly, yeah. Get it down a little bit faster, more efficient. It's a should be pretty good about kicking you when. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, you're gonna have them tune on to countertopepoxy.com, and then they can watch everything that we do in class. I think. Oh no! I apologize. It is Countertop Epoxy on Facebook, and then Instagram. Yeah, and then our website is countertopepoxy.com. Sorry. And I think on our Instagram it'll be like on our story, I believe. No? Oh. If you go on, and you don't even have to like subscribe to our page or anything. I believe if you just go on there. Yeah, get it, girl. Nice. That's all right. We can clean that up. That's no problem. We just got one whole other side we got to do. So. Betty, you. Come on, Betty. You got this. Okay. All right. I think it's. Okay. Yep, I can do it. Don't let me show you up now, Joel. Come on. Yeah, it is a little tough. Yeah, Betty. And the closer you keep the top of that blade down to that board, it will help you sort of have a little bit of traction so that it doesn't like crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's still going to shake you, but it won't. Yeah. Okay?
On Countertop Epoxy's Facebook. Live. How do I set that link to something. Oh, it's good. But if they're not on Facebook, can I text them the link?
Yeah, I think you copy link and then you go. Yep.
Thank you.
Hey, Betty.
Can we copy and this and go to a different one?
We'll have the password for that.
Okay, no problem.
It lives in
Okay, no worries. You got it figured out. So,
Thank you.
Betty, you're getting the hang. Not compared to the other side, but you know what I mean. Like when you first started and you were a little bit like nervous about it, you can tell the difference between now because you've got the angle and it's not lighting on fire. So that's always good. Yeah. So anytime you're doing like, yeah, get it in there. That's all right. It looks great. Anytime you're doing natural wood, you really want to make sure that it's
So when you stop this camera screen and go back to the classroom, will it still be on the same link for live feed?
I'm not sure. I might have to resend it because it'll be a different video. And make sure that you're not pulling your blade towards you. You really want to like make sure that you keep this in the same spot and then the bottom of your blade is catching up to the top. Does that make sense? No. Okay, so when you're going and you're going like this, what's going to happen is this blade's just going to pull out of here and you're going to start cutting through this wood in the middle as opposed to cutting all the way through. So even if you're doing this angle, you still want to, sorry, Betty. Yeah. As opposed to going.
So I'm just laying this back. I'm trying to put this down, just the back.
Yep. Go. Come on, Joel. If I can do it, you can do it. There you go. Maybe, but it gives them something to do. Are we going back through with the grinder and grinding this all out to make it really smooth?
I don't think we normally do that, right? I think all we do is do it by hand sander and then mark it right away.
Yeah, I think that's what he said that we might be doing that this time, so I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, we can just do that.
Do you want to get the grinder ready with?
So, flap wheel?
Okay.
Are we using a flap wheel?
I'm sorry, I wasn't here for that. I'm not sure. It might be worth going to just double check with Levi really quick while they're still busy doing this. If you want. You're such a rock star, Betty. Honestly, you're showing Joel up over here. I'm like embarrassed to have him right now. I know. She's doing great. Don't overthink it, Joel. There you go. So I just don't want to yell at him, but keep in mind, Joel, we got some screws going on here, so you're going to kind of have to work about that. Yep. And then just kind of keeping this part more down on the table so that, yeah, you just have a little bit more control that way. So I would start, just maybe kind of edging it back out this way a little bit. You got this. I have so much faith in you, Joel. You don't even know. Just don't break my blade because I'll be sad. So get it lower and... Okay, let's grab another one. There we go. Okay, so grab one of these. Will it fit in there? Go for it. Just keep the top of your blade as close to the board as you can. Yep. Okay, stop, stop, stop. Okay, what you want to do when you're doing a straight line is you pull it back out. Okay, this tool is meant to be like this. I'm gonna cut a straight line like that. Do that, because otherwise you're gonna end up with your top line way up here before your bottom line can ever catch up.
I was trying to match the 45 that we were already doing there, so I didn't take up more.
Okay, yeah, just do just a little bit. Just watch it that your edge isn't going too far out. There you go. I try to tell you. Mm-hmm. I have faith in you. Whatever you decided, it's gonna be amazing. Yeah, it's all right. We're gonna fix it with that. We've got that sander that we're gonna come. Right, there you go. For that. Yeah. Okay. Blade because it's bending. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sometimes the real deep like that, you're gonna have to. Correct. Really fast. So maybe he's just not pulling that quicker. You almost got it, Joel. You're doing so good. Here you go. I'll trade you. Mm-hmm. Thank you. All right, yeah, it's just hard work's that little thing. Go for it.
I don't need it. I'm gonna let somebody else do this. If you have to cut back into it, we can fix it with a flat blade, so don't worry about it. You have to get it. Like you have a big nasty.
You guys want glasses and
Cut here. 2 seconds. That's a perfect surface. Come back into that. Yeah, just you can come right back to the other side if you can't turn it back out.
He was saying with this flap wheel that you can come in and cut as rough as you want, and then you can come back with a flat wheel and clean that up. If y'all can hear me, I'm sorry. Is that on live? It is. Yes, ma'am. I like that attachment. It's called for the flap wheel. What do you put on? Oh, that is the.
yeah, that's just a flap wheel.
And they can just buy it as a flap wheel? Okay, perfect. So he said that for that grinder, you can just buy that flap wheel attachment. It'll fit right on there.
Yeah, we just use the little twist-on thing from the other grinder.
Oh, okay.
After you like screw it on there.
Okay. Then you can secure it on with the twist wheel thing. I'm sure that there's a super fancy name for that. I just don't know what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Your hands cannot come near that while it's spinning. Don't say.
Right.
And if you just like, if it's going and you hit it and catch,
Mm-hmm.
to like take at you.
Okay.
Kind of keep it high speed. Just really smoothly kind of shake it like a piece of wood.
Okay.
This is like the branch coming out here.
Okay.
Just kind of smooth it out and play with it.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Here, you're looking to just clean up the. You're looking to just clean up the edge so you don't see the individual claw marks.
Yep. I'll wait. What's that?
You probably want those ones, so you can actually put them over your glasses.
Okay. Thanks. You take my glasses off. I think that's what I did last time.
So angle it more?
Anybody else? Yeah, if you want to, I can show you how really quick. Yeah. So the trick with this one is you kind of want to like dig, like don't do that. What you really want to do, fit super even. And you can give it a lot of character with that. You just want to be, conscious that you're not making a lot of digs. Okay? And then he said, don't get your hands near that because it will. Yes, definitely. I love doing those. They're so fun. Beautiful. And if you just do like light pressure, you know what I mean? If you're just doing light pressure, then you can even like round out these little things too if you want, yeah. But you don't have to because, it does look really natural, but yeah, that's how you do that. Beautiful. Yeah. And you can, what's that? We wouldn't, it's not necessary to leave it though. Because we can really use that grinder and get that like evened off.
Right, but if you wanted to leave it,
Then we're gonna add quite a bit of epoxy. Just be a rough edge on there. There you go. Just don't have her take off. Okay. So you're just evening out where they got like really rough. Just because it's already so drastic? Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. I love that tool. It's freaking boss. I love it. at the warehouse show the other night, and it was like sold out, and right in front of me, like it was just packed people. And then there was this she just got her hair like in my drink, dude. She was like, oh yeah. I was like, are you kidding me? The whole time I was just like, get away from me. You did a great job, Benny. It looks phenomenal. Should we go through with this notch right here and just really sand that out?
With knots?
There's like a...
The groove?
This one is...
Oh yeah, yeah, we'll think about it.
Okay.
If you wanted to fill it, we could bondo it and then sand it.
Would you rather?
No, either way.
Just sand it? Okay. Okay. And I'm just gonna or do you want to?
Blow it out of your face to keep it going back. If you want me to.
Do you want me to? That's an air shower.
There you go. Happy that. Yeah, I'll just kind of clean up. Oh, I took it off. What's that? No, I think it'll be okay because he's coming back with that one. I just kind of wanted to. Would you do any more? That's good, huh?
I think that's perfect.
Saying we're gonna bondo. Do you want the microphone back? Okay. I'll just repeat what you say. Okay. I'll just repeat what you say that way. Okay. I'm mixing bondo to fill in the screw holes.
I didn't say anything.
So he's saying anytime you screw the boards together, which you will with your countertops or tables, you need to use bondo to fill in those screw holes, because otherwise when you pour the epoxy you would see those screw holes. So we're just going to even out that top completely. like
See all the
frosting.
streaks in there? If you were to put this product in the screw holes, you'd have a whole bunch of uncured stuff and other stuff that's setting up real fast. Even just the hardener itself, if it's purely red, that won't harden either. So you need to have a good mix. The more red, the more hardener you put in it, the faster it cures. So that, neither will make it cure harder. So Bondo doesn't cure harder, just uses the whole red. You don't really need that anyway. So I like Bondo because you can force a really fast cure on a job site to cut down on working time or stuff on a job. Generally, if I do this, I'm going to pull out my product. Yeah, I'm not going to push it that hard. It's like I was trying to be a bartender and I suck.
He's saying to make sure that you get your Bondo mixed completely. When you're mixing it, make sure that there's no streaks in it so that it's fully combined. It's not like epoxy, so Bondo does set up very fast. And the more red that you add, the faster it will set up, and the less, the slower. But it won't make it cure harder. So he's just saying, be really conscientious about your Bondo. I promise I'm not sick. There's so much dust in here. Yeah. And he's just filling in those screw holes and then flattening it out on the top. Are we well, Levi?
Any of the cracks, yes, but if you don't see a crack, you don't necessarily.
Okay. So if there's no cracks, then you don't need to fill it. And then just a fast reminder to make sure that there's no white spots. This right here.
Yes, a good
will
glove
mess
on it
up
and then sand it back. Sanding Bondo can be kind of a pain in the ass. I just left it or something like that. So I don't know, find ways. Use insurance is better than a little bit of coat. Little stuff like that. Really kind of a fast pass. So it's easier to just pull it out and play right there.
He's saying that if you have spots, you would have to go back with like a high-speed flap wheel like we just used for the sides or something like that. So it's easiest to just apply your Bondo and then get that straight edge on the top right away.
So if you see any big gaps, cracks, or anything, because it's not going to hurt anything for you to know. But you don't want to have this blobbed all over your edge, because if you do have this all worked all, stuck all over your edge, you're going to sand the whole edge, you're going to sand right back in the Bondo, and start with the sand.
And then go ahead and really scrape that off that side so that you don't have to sand back through it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good. But I'll try to smooth this out with my hands. Now, if we drop some alcohol in there, yeah, it just thins it out. You can actually kind of almost sand it. It's almost like sanding it before it cures. As it just starts to work a little bit.
Yeah, is this acrylic? Okay. Just
Oh yeah, definitely. Now when I don't start
Do you want one of these bad boys to help out? Okay. If I can get it apart, then I'll give it to you.
Not all the way along there. Our step will take care of that. What is our next step, Dominic? If we know our bond's done. Pour right now. Take a little dump bottle when we are ready to do this. No break the level.
Where's the white one that he did? Uh-huh. Yeah, that one was out there for a long time. I'm not sure.
Yeah, which is why I use something like this when I'm trying to hop onto it. And these are all very fast tools, not necessarily recommended if you feel unsecure in a set or something that also be uncontrollable. It really is, but it's awesome because if we give this another 5 minutes, it's going to be awesome.
Out there, if you get like, you can kind of do it until it's a little bit over and push it with your finger.
Right?
Pulling out.
Oh, it probably is because it's really nice and Scotch away, so it's right back out there. Which is why I always let it go a little bit low, and then I sand it, and then when you come back over it, it's really fast. 2 times I've done it, it's a whole lot easier than trying to do it once. It's so tough to save it. I've ended up actually sand spots, and it dips into the road. Really damn it.
Yeah. That's what she said. Yeah. Is it? Edge coat.
I'm still gonna do it because it's making it hot. I'm gonna do this one.
More roughing up?
Yeah, they just look kind of like they, like right there, and there, kind of like just missed that spot.
Oh, so he'll come back with that sander too, and then I don't know if we're gonna block sand it or not, but a lot of times you can rough edges off of that too. That flap wheel is really for like creating those like and stuff that you want and the sort of texture that you want, and then you can come in and smooth it out with something a little. I'm gonna crack that. Can we crack the door again, or do you? Bondo smell? Oh, but you're like the skunk smell kind of person, right? That live edge is wild on there. So that live edge is wild on it.
That one's real crazy, but that one's driving really good.
Yeah. You can always tell like when you first start and then by the end you're like, oh yeah, I got this. Yeah. What are we doing?
We're gonna make another one with a trimmer.
Oh, okay. That'll be cool.
Mix more Bondo. Run this really lightly into all those holes. And always just leave those screws in.
And you do a pea size for like maybe 4 tablespoons for Bondo-ish?
You do more, it's just faster, less is slower, so it's not really...
Okay.
It's supposed to be 5% of what they kind of target, but unlike epoxies, it's almost always targeted exactly the same, because that's just an activator more than an acrylic.
Okay.
So it's just going to activate it faster or slower.
Okay.
Not, yeah, that's fine. Don't forget, I just took your head back. Sometimes I've actually mixed it so it's low before. Might not get a full mix, but it's set up on the heater, it's fine. But if you have it fit to that and you're working up the drum, that'd be better.
I'll take the big one. If you notice, the thick salt is dragging a little bit and kind of making a groove in here. You don't have to fill the whole thing because it is random. Sometimes it's nice to have 2 knives too, because it's break it off with 1 knife. It's kind of tricky in this back room. It seems like I'll trade you a spot. Oh, it's wet. Was that for me? I'm sorry. Okay.
screws up here already?
Scraping this out, guys. Any excess, try to get it through. Yes, sir. Yeah, I think we should probably if it's not something we're looking at, like a knot or something. That was a good catch. Thank you. No, I think that's important. How do you,
Where?
There,
Oh, yeah.
what do you do then? So just
I don't think it really matters if you don't move it up. It doesn't have to be the exact same. 'Cause you-
How'd we do over here? Good.
See how that wasn't quite. Yeah, that's all right. That's not a big deal because you got most of it really good. You know what? That's good.
He's saying any with like the side of your fingernail or wider is definitely going to need Bond up.
What's that one say? So glad that
The tramp stamp.
Sometimes too that the grinder could be so aggressive that you might open up something that was actually sealed. Like this edge looks like you could probably just hit this one and it might just stay sealed. Because anywhere that wood glue is squished out, anywhere that wood glue is squished out, you know what we're saying?
On this? Or that?
I'm pretty sure 60, right?
Sorry. Sorry, Leah. It's like trying to hold it for you and not helping at all. Do you have paintbrushes? Are you gonna do the edge cut with that? Oh, okay. So make sure that we're getting this kind of cleaned up because it will set, and then he's gonna have to like do get all of that off if that makes sense. So we just kind of want to get if it's not doing anything, just go ahead and pull it off. That way he doesn't have to spend as much time sanding. Yeah, it's okay. We can go back and scrape it off now. It's okay. Put it on kind of and then as it's like. Just
Good to be quick, it's better to be accurate. Really good, guys. Where's that?
as bad as like that beach table that I did though, so it's fine. It was the first time I tried to use that flat blow and I was like, it's my favorite now though, I love it. We still have them. Yeah. Do you have the one? A little wet. Yeah, but I want one side. Do you have a? It's just gonna be easier to do it now. Okay. Do you need a mask? Yeah, do you need a mask? Daniel? Daniel, do you want a mask? No? Okay. I know. Being all manly about it. Like, oh no, I'm good.
On the live stream, Dom typed in Bondo, but now people are all confused about not having an activator. So because you have a mic, or you're gonna just go over to the Instagram video and say, like,
Oh yeah. Alright, so the Bondo that we use is a body filler, and then this is the activator that comes with it. This is gray, this is pink. You use more of this than this. The redder it is, the faster it'll set. And so you just sort of spread it out like seeing, and then work it through, and then keep spreading just like we did. And then you put it into those holes, scrape it flat, like as flat as you can. And then come through with a sander after it dries, and then you can do it. He was saying do it 2 times, just that way to make sure that you've got it completely done. And then you can sand it again, and your surface will be ready to pour. So. I can't see if that's like focused on there, but good. Okay, perfect. Poor Levi's dying today. Kind of cold. Seems like it's going around. I can't see the low spot. More? Do more Bondo?
This is where detail comes in, and this is where one person being responsible for something. So we kind of bother the spots where the edge is open. You really kind of look at the whole edge and look, see this?
That's what I was checking on here.
I know, this side looks really good.
You can sand so
What's that?
well.
Yeah, get it.
Bondo, and you got a Bondo again, and you sand
Just
it.
remind that the redder it is, the faster it'll set. So.
I think she sanded and rebonded it like 6 times. Stop. No, I totally accept. These are so easy to Bondo. And so sometimes where I put the top bar, just to see the top bar.
You seem to be careful when you sand that you're not sanding through everything that you just bonded. It's counterproductive. Ready, Freddie? Oh, still working on it.
Okay, good night. Rondo. Be careful not to get
And I'll just come over here and that way we can get it. I'm gonna scrape it in a little bit and then maybe I'll come back after I get the excess off and then put it in with my finger. That way it's like really packed. Like put it there and then pull it back off. And that one has it. But you kind of want to pull it back on these edges where it doesn't. You're not pulling it right off of this. I'm sorry? Yep. That's too late. Do you want to put this one out down here? Cool. And that's, yeah, so we got quite a bit on there. So even then, yeah. And then we'll let it set up for a minute. And then we'll kind of come back to it and like lightly scrape.
There's a ton still on the table.
Is yours already done here? I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah.
You got it the way you want it.
I think so, as long
Looks
as
like there's still.
I want to push that back over into that hole. I think while it's still passing. As it's setting up. If you want to do that too, then I'll come back over here and kind of drop excess. How did you guys like your beginner class? Are you pretty excited about this one based on that one? Good.
Learned enough, just enough to
This
be
edge?
dangerous in the first class.
So when I'm pulling it off, it's like coming out of there. So we're just kind of pulling it off of down here and then leaving it. So what do I do with that? It's all really thin on there. It should be like a beginner class, no?
How about this kind of texture right here? Is this going to show when we pour our edge? Feel it?
Yeah.
Anywhere that has that indentation in the, so you can see that seam really clearly, that will show.
So it looks like there's a lot of Bondo, but do you think it's thin enough or should I keep scraping?
No, I think it's easily seen.
Okay.
This is like set up.
Yeah, do you want to make some more?
Just thinking like all right here.
More of it? Okay. Should we get more of them? I don't want to drop any in this kit. I'm not worried about my hands. I just don't want to like contaminate the gray Bondo with any red because it'll get like shitty in there.
Said 320 or something like just a.
Bondo's so funny.
It was really. I like this. It's really
Yeah.
Oh.
Kept pouring the hardener, pouring the hardener. It hardened right on mine.
Oh, I bet.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, that didn't work out very well.
And that's how we learn. All right, we'll go for it with that. I'm pretty sure that's good for the next. That would be a Leah question. Sorry. Yes, Ms. Leah. Sorry. Good over there. Okay. Yeah. I kind of want to see, like, I can't see that edge. Do you think this is good right here?
Yeah.
It's like coming out. So that's good, right? So I just mixed up way too much Bondo. I know, right? I try to get, like, just barely any on this one, too.
Yeah, really. Roger that now.
Do we need it anywhere else? Did you check everywhere else? Do we need it over here?
No, it feels.
Well, we still have some fresh.
Too much Bondo.
Where you don't want to go around and just check it in. It's so easy. I do a lot of things on countertops myself.
You're being methodical. Go down and double check all of your work and just make. Is that one good, Leah? We have plenty. What? Is it gray? Pull it off.
They're gonna do it.
Or reversed. Hey Leah, can I have your sander? Just kind of go back through.
And Levi, if you would have left this longer, if you would have came over with the hand sander, it would have come apart.
It's still too wet. It's still too wet.
So if you were leaving the epoxy on longer, and then you came in with the hand sander, I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it was still it wasn't like they pulled it out.
Gotcha. I wasn't thinking that way.
I know, it's just still so wet that I was like,
Right? So
it's getting drier though.
Oh, yeah, but I'll mark it. So that way I'll know. So I see over there for someone.
It's like hot.
random and it's a little spot. What you will notice is everything being really random.
Good, how are you? I did, thank you. It was very nice.
Always come in at the right time. Oh, okay, you're fine.
Okay. When we head out for lunch, I'll come in and check with you. To be pretty soon. Well, we could have been on the phone. I'll be back here soon. Okay? Are we pulling them out here? Do you want plastic underneath? You want me to grab it? the black plastic, Leah? Okay. Area out in our workshop. I'm sorry, in our order to put out there. Use all the papers. Should we grab foil tape? Anything else? Okay. Okay. I think there's some up there. They're just making a sign for that. And then they'll put edge coat on it. That's what I'm grabbing now. Did you find out? That'll work. Do you want scissors? Oh. Dom just got like a knife crush over here. Oh. Do you think we'll need more than one sheet for that whole area? For 2 tables? Maybe 2.
Yeah. I think we're gonna do it after, so.
Oh, I forgot. So when it's not on a table, it looks so tiny. We're definitely gonna need to.
Probably need just 2 pieces right next to each other.
Okay, where did you put the foil tape? Oh, the foil tape. Do you want to just, we can foil down those corners?
Yeah, I can do that real quick.
Okay.
Each one. Do that.
Oh, yep. It's like sliding out the end.
Oh, my bad.
How's everybody in Facebook, Instagram land?
Oh, my bad.
Anybody coming to any classes coming up?
No worries. Yeah, I was like, I didn't see it over there. So just grab scissors. We have more classes in February, and then again in March. You guys can catch them every month with us. Our beginner advanced countertop classes. And then I think that we're doing, and don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that we're doing sample classes. We just have one next month. Is that going to be a monthly thing, the sample classes? So that's exciting. You have to take your beginner class before you do the sample classes. We do require that. We'll sign up, but all of those classes are really beneficial to take in a row. And then by the time you're done with all of them, you're completely prepared. Your own countertops or countertops for other people. We go over flooring, wall systems. You're going to be able to do sample boards that you can take home with you. Generally, we do black marble, white marble, soapstone. And, depending on the class and depending on what they do, they usually toss in a couple more too. So, and then usually we do hands-on projects in our advanced class. So we'll build casting tables or large tables. Sometimes we'll go on location. We'll go on location and you can experience doing anything that we're doing. So it's pretty. It's nice to be able to come to a class and learn, and then also be able to do it in the class. That way we can help you. And then when you come home, you're completely prepared. You can go on to countertopepoxy.com and find those classes. Your classes. Yeah. Just barely. Where did your tape go? Oh. Okay, Rachel, grab the tape.
lot longer. Okay. With the entire piece down, maybe at the end that way. Okay. He's saying to fully cover your work area. Basically saying once it gets in the carpet that it won't come out of carpet, so please do not get epoxy into anything that you don't want epoxy into permanently. There are no hacks for that. Grated cheeses. Turn out all the way down, Dom, and then a long line.
One long strip right in the middle.
Okay.
I'll do this side next. That doesn't stick very well on the super shocks either.
Yeah, it's doing okay. If you kind of like get it in those grooves. This foil tape is awesome, but sometimes it's a little tricky. Okay, what's the difference? Paper backing on it. So I didn't know if it was a different, like, as far as the tape itself, or if it was the same tape just without paper backing.
That's like, this one's definitely a lot.
Well, so this is Flex Fix. What? Did you say that was a lot of waste right there?
Is it doubled up?
The plastic? No.
Just remember with masking, never double your plastic.
He said never double your plastic because it makes it really thick when you're placing your plastic on your floor.
Bring the edge coat up. You already filmed that.
Grabbing edge coat.
Now, I'm gonna start this and then pass it off to one of you guys.
We sell our edge coat on our on countertopepoxy.com, and it's a primer for your sides. So you're gonna put it on. You're gonna let it set for about 10 minutes until it's completely dry. You're gonna block sand it, and then you're gonna do it again just to make sure that you have full coverage on there and that it's got into all of those porous surfaces. And then when you sand it and add another coat, that's just making sure that anything that's soaked in, it's still covering that area and doing exactly what you put it on there for. So he's just pouring it along the side, and we're gonna roll it in. So he just reiterated what I was talking about with that edge coat. Again, you're just going to apply it on the sides with your roller paintbrush, and then you're going to leave it alone. You're going to let it completely dry before you add, or before you light block sand it and then add an additional coat. And the reason for doing that is because if it's continually wet, it's never going to fill those pores. It's just going to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going, as opposed to where if it's drying, then it's creating a barrier. And then you can apply the next coat, and that will seal that off. Thank goodness for name tags. Do you have a name tag on, Leah? What? Do you have a name tag on? In the kitchen. Yeah, I have. Oh, yeah. I probably will. I have to answer a couple questions in customer service. Yeah. I took the laptop home, but I only worked a little bit because we're almost set up. Hello.
No, I asked him.
We'll let them finish applying that edge coat, and I'll come in here and try to explain what they're doing in here as well. And I think she'll be moving the cameras back in here in just a second. They're top, so we're going to do that 3/4 inch MDF.
Now, you're kind of capsizing. Sometimes height is an issue. And if height is an issue, you create a false edge,
So basically, as opposed to doubling up your MDF, you're going to create a false edge. And this just keeps you from having to double up. And you can use this on the edge of your countertops in order to make it look like it's 1.5 inches. Yeah. I'm not sure what their edges are. What are those edges made out of? MDF. Okay, perfect. Do you have screws and screws in here? Okay. So as soon as you apply your wood glue, you want to get your edge down and you're going to clamp it, just like we did with that wood grain table. And so clamp them down and then screw it in as quick as you can, and then that way that wood glue doesn't dry before you have a chance to get them completely sucked together so that there's no gap, which is where you would have to do the Bondo and all of that. So the tighter secure, like the tighter that you can get that, the more secure it is, and then the less Bondo you have to use. So just take some slack. Is the audio just for Facebook?
Sometimes shoot will have a set of gaps.
that might have a really big face above the doors that has what you call a big reveal. And you might want to cut some of that down so you can get a fall fit. All we did with this is we cut strips of the same exact MDF. We ripped the strips off and shot them in there.
And we'll do the same with. They're just going to drill these screws in there to hold those pieces together and get a really tight fit. And he's clamping before in the area that he's going to put the screw in, and then that way you can get the tightest seal in there before you. It just helps you so that you don't have to pull it. And it helps you get that super, super tight fit. Making sure that it's flush all the way down. If you try to work from both ends, or sometimes when you put those screws in, it will push it down a little bit, push it down a little bit, and if you work from both ends, then you're just going to have a mess. So you just go from one side and go all the way down. That's your best bet. Clamp and screw. Miss Rachel, it says no cost.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, we're not.
Okay. Oh, perfect. It made a noise, so I was like, does it fit in there? I don't know if it was this one. How long do you have from when you put the wood down to when you want it to be finished, ideally, so that it doesn't take a little while? Okay. Okay. You said that there's plenty of time, just as long as you're methodically working. You're fine.
Don't do that. We're going to do chisel edge. We'll do the chisel edge. And we'll do the chisel edge back here. Let it dry tonight. We'll just put it on the top. You have both sets of it. Couldn't use my own car this weekend. I was like, damn it. Cool.
Jules, it's supposed to be on all caps.
For what?
It was like on all caps, so I just put it off, but I didn't know if that's how you wanted it.
Oh no. No.
Okay. Can we unscrew it and move it over? Or is it too late? Can you stand that? And it's off on this edge too. Is it meeting really flush down there at the other end? Is it really flush down there at the other end? A little bit short. Okay, so that's
This ends a little bit over.
How much over? Just barely?
This
It's
is
pretty-
the 16th down here.
Should we just pull it off and redo it while that wood glue's still wet?
I think,
We're talking about on the edge.
yeah, I might just have to grind it off.
Okay. And then on the other end, we're just gonna have the table's gonna be off a little bit. Yeah. And Mike, so just I'm sure that you know, but so they. Okay.
So we're looking at getting this bottle. This is a half pint, I think. Can you see any reason why artists would have an issue with the bottle?
I think it should be
Do you
fine.
think they use pumps with a small bottle?
I think that as far as like cut people, they like the pumps just because then it's easier, but they can use syringes and stuff as well. So I think that it would be fine. If we put it out there and decide that we need pumps, are we able to get them later at a later date? I think it's good, like it would be just good because they're just sample sizes, right? Half pints?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. So like 16 ounces or something? Yeah.
See, I think this one's 8 ounces per half pint.
Okay. So it would be like 16 total?
Yes.
I know there's some epoxy brands that have like a ketchup bottle nozzle almost. Yeah. Well, those would be good.
I don't think right now, the only thing I would think for that is like between shipping it and like stay sealed.
Right.
You have to like just add that cap. But definitely could.
That's a good option. I think I'm trying to think of the other epoxy brands that might have that if that's they must, or it's like sealed at the top. You know, and yeah, as long as they can easily accessible like for that small of a hole. But yeah.
Actually the same size as mine.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, yeah, that's good. Nope, I think fine. I think they're gonna be really happy about those smaller sizes too. So, thanks, Kev. Are we keeping that set or are we doing it? It's probably going to be too hard to redo it because just to move it that little bit, like with your screws. It's oh, okay. So, we will be creating a chisel edge on this. Is that going to be after lunch? After lunch. So, tune back in with us for that. That'll be really fun. We're going to use plaster of Paris and create a really fun, like chiseled rock edge on that. It's weird talking to you guys and I can't see all the comments, so hopefully they're upstairs. I'm sure that they're upstairs answering questions and getting back to you guys as much as possible. Good? Okay, perfect. Thanks so much for tuning in with us today. Again, our website is countertopepoxy.com. You can check out the classes there. Any edge coat, any sort of materials that we use, we offer, you can find those on that website. So we'll be tuning in after lunch. Thanks again. Yes. Yeah.
If you guys want to carpool, you can.
I'm a hot mess. It's always, guys, I'm always
hot mess when I talk to you guys on Instagram. But thanks so much for tuning in today. You can find all of our products at countertops.com, including that edge coat that we used today. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot us, any kind of messages, or you can tune in later today after lunch, where we'll be creating that chiseled edge on this table right here, and then we'll be both of these tables hopefully today. So, all right. Well, thanks. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you